Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between RotterdaM and Tang on Orbital Shipyard. Yeah, this is a ZVP on Orbital Shipyard. It was sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. And let's go ahead and introduce these players. In the bottom side of Orbital Shipyard, we have RotterdaM. I'm not sure if this is the caster / player RotterdaM or not. He plays for Team Root, and that's not a Root handle, so I'm not entirely sure. But on the top side of the map, we have the Blue Zerg player representing Team All Inspiration. It is Tang. So a T for Tang. A ZVP here on Orbital Shipyard, again, sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. And these two players are both General, or GM level. Wow, Grandmaster level. I'm like General Masters level because that doesn't make any sense at all. Overlord heading on down for the quick scout. Okay, actually that's a slow scout. And the quick scout here is the probe. Wow, that was an early scout from RotterdaM. Let's see what he's going to see here. The answer is going to be I don't see a pool on the way for Tang. There's the hatch first on the low ground. Bam. Perfect scout here from RotterdaM, seeing exactly what's going on, seeing no gas, seeing no spawning pool, immediately checking for an expansion over here at this side. Perhaps if you can block it off. No, there's not one here. That's weird. Where is that base? Says our Protoss player. Maybe I can block it off. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll block it off. Nope, unfortunately for you, you're way too late. The base was taken down here by Tang. You'll be waiting there forever. Oh, actually, you know what? Tang does want to go 3 hatch here. He's got a pool going, so it's a 2 hatch into pool into hatch. Ah, so annoying. RotterdaM did get the last laugh. Oh, I made fun of him. I made fun of him. What a jerk I am. Throws down a pylon just to delay as long as he can. Tang is going to get, what, extractor, more drones, spend that money while he can. Is RotterdaM going to let this finish? The answer is yes. Yes, he is, because that spawning pool is not anywhere near complete. No lings will come and do this. Take care of this for quite a long time. Still being annoying here is the probe. Meanwhile, double assimilator coming up here and a gateway on the way. Was that a Nexus first from RotterdaM? I think it very well might have been. Either way, it was close. It was either a gateway Nexus or a Nexus gateway. And double gas with 2 workers on this gas, 3 workers on this one. I think this might be an oversight. Might want to get 3 in there as soon as possible, but we'll have to see how that goes. Cybernetics core on the way. This is a full wall. Is he worried about Ling counterattacks here? He might be. He might be super worried about some Lings coming to get some revenge on this block, because this has been really annoying. 2 Lings on the way, and to join the 2 that are already out. And yes, the pylon will fall here, but man, he delayed that 3rd base for, I want to say, at least a minute and a half, which can be a problem. 2 more Lings chasing this probe away. Scouting probe, get out of my house, says Tang. Throws down that 3rd hatch. But again, it's after the 2nd Nexus is done for RotterdaM. Holy shamoly, Tang. Alright, whatever he was planning on doing here, his macro opening might have been stifled just a little bit. Might have been tripped up. We'll see how we can recover from this, though. Is this probe going to survive? Here it comes. Couple more hits, maybe 3 more hits. 1 and... No, it survives. It gets right through there. I'm able to mineral walk through that Zealot. Now taking some shots on the Cybernetics core. No. Trying to bait the Zealot out here so they can run on the inside, but RotterdaM says no. 2 Lings is not a reason to leave my post. And an Adept is here as well with the Purifier skin. Such a great skin. Look at that. Alright, so 3 hatches up for our Zerg player. Ooh, Stargate on the way for RotterdaM, as well as Warp Gate Research. Some Queens on the way, and the question is Tang going to be ready for this? Blech, something in my mouth. Sorry about that. Now, if it's an Oracle opening, the answer for Tang needs to be a Spore Crawler and a Queen at each base. If he only has a Queen, he's going to lose 6 to 7 workers per base that he doesn't have that Spore Crawler up. So we'll see if he decides to go into it. He's not scouting at all. He just sent this Overlord down. He sent some Lings on up, but he has no idea what's going on inside this base. Oh, just kidding. I'm a giant liar. Tang! Tang, you sent an Overlord in. You checked out the Stargate. Now a Phoenix is on the way, which is so much less damaging. 1 Phoenix anyway, as Phoenix Cloud can actually cause a lot of problems for Zerg we've seen on my channel recently. So if it's a lot of Phoenix, Tang might be in trouble. Twilight Council on the way though as well. So we'll have to see if RotterdaM keeps up with that Phoenix counter. Just makes 1 or 2 just for some Overlord hunting, which can be profitable in and of themselves. Tang, there we go. He is throwing down the Spore Crawlers. 1, 2, and 3, saying, alright, I don't care what comes my way. DTs or Phoenix Cloud or Oracles. If I have a Spore, I will feel so much better about life. And as a result, he has 3 Spore Crawlers. So 3 bases versus 2 is, yep, 3rd Nexus on the way here from RotterdaM. Ready, set, go. And a pylon. Tang's not being aggressive at all. RotterdaM, the only aggression he's really shown is blocking off this hatchery, and at the moment, he is up 47 to 45 harvesters. What is Tang planning on doing? He is getting a lair. He's got an evolution chamber. He has a roach warren. There's that evo chamber, and here comes the phoenix. Gonna run around, look for more overlords to kill. Is he gonna be able to find one? He might. He might be able to. Heading on up. And no, actually, nope, no overlords over here. Nope, you don't have to keep looking at all. Oh, the overlords are heading to the safety of the spore crawler. Spore on the top of the ramp there, getting a couple shots off. That was nice. A dark shrine. RotterdaM's getting a dark shrine mixed in here with his +1 air. What is this? Oh boy. All right, so picking up a drone and killing it. Another drone here too. Spore crawler getting some shots off. 3 phoenix on the way. Transferring drones getting massacred. There's nowhere for them to go. Ouch. Look out, drones. Run. Run for your lives. Okay. They did. No, more transferring drones. What is happening? Lol, luckily, the Phoenix do not check that out. Okay, so Dark Shrine here. Nope, they do. They figure it out. 1, 2, so many drones are dead. 6 drones are dead. It is now 54 to 65 drones. Tang is up, but he could be up so much more, except that he keeps losing all of these. A Hydralisk Den on the way. Tang says, that is enough of a Phoenix Cloud. I'm going to worry about air, and you should, because look at that. Getting a +1 attack upgrade on his air, or air weapons for RotterdaM. Robotic gateway, robotics facility. So I'm not sure how much he's fully committing to this. He's going to try to take down this queen with 3 Phoenix. He might have the DPS to do it, and he does. The queen ends up dead. Overlords running for their lives, going for the safety of that spore crawler. Can it live? No, the Overlord ends up dead there too. Replacement queen is on the way. More Overlords popping in to replace that ones that are dead, and the Phoenix Cloud is getting big, ladies and gentlemen. Total number of Phoenix are 5. 5 in the air with another one on the way. With that +1 attack, it's going to make them so darn good. Here come the Hydras, though. 10 of them are popping out at once. The question is, are they spread out, or are they in one cohesive ball? Because one ball of Hydras does a lot better against a cloud of Phoenix than just one at a time, obviously. So the Phoenix, yes, the Hydras are rallying to their spore crawlers. They don't want to be out in the middle of Nowheresville, so the Phoenix can pick them off. Phoenix are here. A probe. What is a... Why are... Is this a bad rally from RotterdaM? What is this? I don't know why he would need to scout. It must just be a bad rally. He must have come in, Tang throwing out the lull. 4th hatchery on the way for the Zerg player. Production tab showing Zealots, because this is Legacy of the Void with charge. An Observer, more and more gateways. This is a weird strategy with the DTs heading out too. He's checking for a 4th base here, but no, surprise, 4th base over here. Tang saying, so adventurous. That was an adventurous Protoss. Absolutely, or probe, rather. Protoss probe. Ravager. Popping on up. Hydra, Roach, Ravager. The composition of the day. Without any disruptors on the field, this could be pretty good. That Hydra Ball is dead scary. That is such a scary Hydra Ball. Holy smokes, Tang. How many do you have? 24? 24 Hydras? A Roach and a Ravager. Not exactly a balanced composition, but that's a-okay. Do they have the move speed upgrade? Yeah, they're moving pretty well here. Okay, so now Tang's going to be aggressive here about the 7-minute mark. There are Archons, there are Zealots, there are Phoenix. I'm not sure if this is the right composition against Hydras. Hydras do so well against this composition. They outrange the Archons. They take down Zealots like they're not even there. Phoenix aren't even really a bother unless there are a bunch of them. They outnumber the Hydras by a whole lot. More Roaches on the way here for Tang. RotterdaM getting more Zealots, more Phoenix Forge. Coming up at the same time, catching some transferring Hydras. Well done. Well done, Phoenix. That's exactly what you want to do. Ravagers popping on in here too, and the Phoenix coming back home saying, I don't know what we're going to be able to do to defend against this, but here comes the attack. Tang, nice concave here. The Phoenix come in and try to pick up what they can. Corrosive Bile's landing on everything, though. Are the Zealots able to get through some pretty good stutter step as well from Tang? A DT on the front lines, but there is an Overseer here slowly whittling down everything that he can. The Phoenix Ball, though, is just lifting up everything. Lifting up Ravagers, lifting up Roaches, lifting up Hydras. Are all the Hydras gone? They might be. Reinforcing Roaches, clean up what's left on the ground. And a Ravager here, too, going for round 2. Roaches against Charge Lots. Never a good attack path here for these Zealots. They have no attack upgrades whatsoever. +1 attack here for the Roaches, but they're going to be lifted up and killed and kited forever if they stay down there with the Phoenix, so he's going to head on back home. Another Overseer on the way because he knows they're DT out on the map. Creep spread not looking excellent to this point, but again going for that 3-base attack kind of slowed down his ability to do that creep spread, so understandable. DT is still waiting to make sure if 4th base isn't taken. He doesn't know about this one though, I don't think. No, he doesn't. He doesn't know about it at all. Another group of Roaches come in, bunch of Hydras. Again, that +1 attack, very, very nice indeed. There was just, I don't know if he wants to engage. He's going to try to take down this 4th base of RotterdaM's. There are Zealots and there are Phoenix here, but that is it. And an Archon. I'm just not sure if it's enough. Where's the Overseer? There's an Overseer here somewhere. It's coming. It's coming down. It's coming down as fast as it possibly can. But there are DTs on the front lines lifting up the Hydras. Dark Templar on the front lines are hacking through everything. Here comes the Overseer, though. And all the DTs do get cleaned on out. The Archons retreat just a little bit. But there are so many Roaches just surrounding everything. Immortal gets killed there, too. Bad rally, I think, on that Immortal. And the Roaches now going after these DTs. Is there? No, the Overseer's gone. The Phoenix took it down. DTs are the answer if you want to save your base. But no, there's not enough DPS to actually save the Nexus. More Hydras popping on in here. And the 4th base ends up falling for RotterdaM. Tang gets the 4th. A slow warband of Zealots trying to make this thing happen without Disruptors, without Colossus. I just don't know what RotterdaM does against this Roach Ravager Hydra composition. It seems like Tang is doing exactly what he needs to do to win this game. Losing that Nexus was such a problem. Having 4 base as Protoss, very useful when going against a 4 basing Zerg. But at this point, it is 69 to 69 workers. However, this base is here. I'm going to guess this is oversaturated. Yeah, I mean, yes, his bases are oversaturated. Income tab should not show anything more here. Zerg player actually fairly even. More gas, though. Definitely more gas because he does have those extra 2 Vespene Geysers, which is fantastic. Oversaturated there just a little bit, but that's okay. I think he'll be all right. Here come Overseers. Are there Overseers with this army, Tang? No? No, they're not. All right, that's okay. They're coming. 1 Overseer. Again, if I were Tang, I might bring 3 or 4 just because, you know, the Phoenix are going to go after those guys first. Just kind of running around the periphery here is Tang. Any upgrades for these guys yet? No upgrades. +1 attack just now starting for RotterdaM. He tried to go for everything. Tried to go for Stargate and Robotics Facility and Gateway units. Couldn't really make it work. Coming up this ramp again for the 2nd time this game is Tang. And Photon Overcharge popping on up here. Tang does not care. He's up 189 to 151 total supply. Can the Phoenix lift everything? They are trying to lift up the Hydras, focusing down what they can. Immortals in the back just crushing through all of these Roaches. Archon staying alive a lot longer than I expected to, but no, both of the Archons are gone. No, this guy does end up getting taken down there. Immortals massive. 5 kills and 6 kills each. Hydra is trying to snipe down that Phoenix ball, but the Phoenix, there are so many. 12 Phoenix, and only 4 have died so far. I think, honestly, maybe some Vipers would be a good idea, Tank. Get some Vipers mixed in here. Throw down some Parasitic Bomb on those Phoenix. That seems like a solid idea to me. But hey, what do I know? I am not GM in StarCraft 2 at all. Although, when you're watching a game and not playing it, it's a lot less stressful. You can kind of come up with ideas a little bit more easily, I have noticed. So, yeah, I'm going to suggest Zerg players in the situation where there's a giant Phoenix ball just destroying all of your Hydras, get a Viper. Throw down some Parasitic Bombs in here. These guys stack up. They don't have many hit points at all, and they will evaporate. They will die. An Observer checking out this here 4th base, and Drone trying to take a 5th over here. But this Dark Templar is the most patient DT I've ever seen. Look at him. Wait, is he on hold position? He must be in hold position. Nope. Blorp. Goodbye, Drone. You are dead. You are dead to me. More DTs heading on out, trying to kill this base. There's no detection here whatsoever. Oh, no, Tang. That is such bad news. That is such bad news. All right, here it is. Running in here again with so many Hydralisks getting lifted, though, but they might be able to actually make a dent in this Phoenix Cloud for once in their entire lives. The Stutter Step Back is basically buying him some time here. DTs mixed in as well. Is there an Overseer with this army? No. No, there is not. DTs finally show up. They go to take down all of these drones. Running for their lives are the drones. Reaction time a little bit slow, but now turning their attention to the hatchery. Long distance mining with probes over here on this base. And does he going to try to take a base here? He has enough minerals to do it. RotterdaM, you can do it, man. You can take this base. And at the same time, killing this hatchery. Can he save it? Tang? Where's your Overseer? Oh, it's so slow. Blurp. There goes the hatchery. DTs get 1 to their name. It is now 3 base to 3 base. Starting to get mined out. Starting to get mined out. Both players really, really need some extra money right now. I know it's only 13 minutes in, but in Legacy of the Void, it's a long 13 minutes. These bases mine out a lot more quickly than they used to in Heart of the Swarm, really to encourage less turtling, I think is the idea from Blizzard. Roaches, Hydras coming in that +2 attack. Now here for those guys. Ground +1 and +1 for the ground for Protoss, and +1 air attack. For the Protoss 2, 178 to 166 total supply. Ringing around here. And finding an angle. No, taking some shots from some Immortals. Throwing down Corrosive Bile. Is he bringing drones? He's bringing drones in this attack. Alright, the drones immediately melt there. Archon dies at the same time too. Corrosive Bile is tossed down onto this army. Actually landing on top of some of those Zealots. Some sentries on the right side getting sniped down immediately. Nice concave here. More and more queens popping on in here at the same time. The Phoenix Ball refuses to die, but there might be enough Hydras and Ravagers here that don't take extra damage from the Immortals to actually clean up the Immortal Ball. This long distance mine is getting absolutely destroyed. So many probes are dying. 20 probes have died. 41 drones have died, though. Tang holding out. He is actually down 46 to 36 Harvesters. Transfuses happening on his units. Another probe dies, and Tang says there must be a base up here. Is there a base up here? The answer is no. No, there is not. Takes down a pylon, and alright, so now RotterdaM is pinned. He's pinned bad on these 3 bases. Tang, however, has not attempted to retake his own 4th. So we've kind of gone into a low econ game here. 45 to 36 Harvesters. Feels like a mid game rather than a late. More long distance mining from RotterdaM. Can he kill what is left here? This Phoenix Cloud, holy smokes, man. 12 Phoenix and 10 have been killed. Corrosive Biles tossed on down. They do manage to almost get a pylon. Not quite. But hey, go for it, because why not? You never know if you're going to get it. Sniping on, trying to stay out of the range of that photon overcharge. How expensive is it here? Oh, that's a Nexus. It is 50. Okay, this is the latest patch. And going for it, not worrying about it. Corrosive Biles being tossed on down here. Phoenix still alive, trying to lift Hydras. More Hydras, reinforcing Hydras coming from the backside, though. Are there enough to deal with this Phoenix Cloud? No, and the DT's mixed in too. This DT Phoenix composition destroying Tang. Wow, lifting up, destroying everything. Corrosive Biles landing down. No. Oh, actually catching a Phoenix, though. That was pretty good. Dodging that one. Phoenix Cloud. The Phoenix Cloud cannot win this game. I will just point that out. They can't attack buildings. But if they can destroy the army enough times that Tang is forced to retreat and allow RotterdaM to take his 4th base, that would be a big deal. I'm just going to say it. That would be a huge deal. DT making sure nothing happens here. DT making sure nothing happens here. Does Tang even have enough minerals left to mine to make a base? He does. He does. He has enough, but it's getting close. It is getting dangerously close to too low to actually make another base here. He needs to throw down a hatch somewhere, defend it with what he can, bring all his Spore Crawlers over, maybe to defend that one base. This Spore Crawler is providing really no benefit at all right now. This one is helping. Maybe this Spore Crawler here too. I don't know. And there's the Nexus. Okay, so RotterdaM is getting that 4th Nexus. That is huge. That is such an influx of extra money that he needs. He's up 10 Harvesters against his opponent. But again, having an actual mining base instead of long distance mining is so massive. More Overseers mixed on in here. Tang is going for one last desperate plague. Finally getting Infestor. Finally getting that higher tech that he's needed here. Again, I think Viper might be a better idea, but fungling the Phoenix will be excellent as well. Here we go, bringing all the drones. Tang believes, man, and can he catch a fungal on those Phoenix? The Phoenix see them and they back away. They back away from the Infestors. They know what trouble that is. That Phoenix Cloud. Is RotterdaM going to win this game with Phoenix? I mean, it's not all Phoenix, but man, that Phoenix Cloud has been the MVP of this game thus far. They've lifted and killed so many Hydras, so many Queens, so many Ravagers. And yeah, Tang just going for it, man. He has Overseers mixed in here too. Going to come for the flank as RotterdaM. Can he pick off those Infestors? No. He's not going to try to do it. Oh, man. Whew, it's a lot of Archons there too. Plus 39 damage versus Biological. This is our last stand. Guardian Shield pops on up. Photon Overcharge as well. Standing on in. Fungals on top of all of the Phoenix there. Additional Fungals possibly. No, the Phoenix continue to lift. Infested Terrans being tossed on down. They're trying to burn down this Phoenix Cloud. Is there enough to do it? No, all the Infested Terrans are gone. Crushing through here. Enough Archons on the ground to clean it up. And that's the GG. Well played from Tang. RotterdaM with a GG back. Tang throwing out the playing against yourself is a victory in and of itself and a heart, and Tang has left the game. RotterdaM is victorious. Oh, maybe it is the real RotterdaM. Fantastic. So Tang throwing out a little fanboy glee there. Happy to have played against this Protoss player, but wow, I have never seen Phoenix used to this effect in a ZVP before. I mean, yes, they're good at killing units, but just in straight up battles, they were able to focus down and kill those Hydralisks so quickly. They just never seem to die. How many? 14. 14 Phoenix died throughout that entire game compared to 112 Hydralisks, 79 Roaches, 25 Ravagers, 7 Infestors, whew, and 8 Overseers. Just economical as all get out was RotterdaM in this game. He didn't make it pretty. That's for sure. He didn't steamroll anything, but he won the battles when he needed to. These Archons were also massive, massive players in that game, and in the end, Protoss wins. So that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Seems like any other summer's evening. But tonight is special. No one knows why the creatures here are so special effects. After 17 years underground,
just to prove her wrong.
Well, just get back to me when you have an answer. Sounds wanted on the telephone.
You know better than to interrupt me. Say I'm busy and hang up.
All sorts of creatures now appear, including some really unexpected ones. They spend their days underground and only emerge at sunset.
About 3 days later, she was good and ready. So she put on about ½ pound of makeup, fixed it up with a veil, and set forth to see the mill in person.
I've waited 20 years for this call. Now the mill will wait until I'm good and ready.
At first, there are merely thousands, but soon more than 1 billion swarm all over the forest. The biggest emergence on the planet is underway. But as night falls, they're transformed. The hunted become hunters.
It was her time to go. It was her time to go. Kill her, and you're gonna pay.
In fact, all sorts of creatures of nocturnal